In the early 70s, something wild happened in American cinema. After decades of being pushed to the margins, black voices finally kicked down the studio gates, on their own terms, with their own stories, and with a level of style that Hollywood couldn't touch. It wasn't polite, it wasn't clean, it didn't ask for permission. They called it Blaxploitation, and for a few explosive years it was the boldest, loudest, and most unapologetic wave in film. So, let's rewind the reel and dig into 5 essential Blaxploitation films you need to watch right now. Superfly, 1972. Before the genre even had a name, Superfly defined its look, sound, and attitude.
Now, you don't get me my money tonight. I'm gonna put that young girl of yours out on Horse Road.
Ron O'Neal plays Youngblood Priest, a Harlem cocaine dealer who's had enough of the game and wants out. But there's no retirement plan in this world. Just enemies, cops, and a ticking clock. What sets Superfly apart isn't just the slick fashion or iconic soundtrack, it's the mood. Director Gordon Parks Jr. brings a smooth cinematic feel, while Curtis Mayfield's music turns every scene into a soul opera. Priest isn't a hero. He's a survivor in a system that was never built for him. And that conflict, that's what makes the film hit harder than you'd expect. Coffy, 1973. Enter Pam Grier, stage left, with a shotgun in one hand and righteous fury in the other. Coffy is a nurse by day, avenger by night, going after the drug dealers who got her kid sister hooked. She's not sneaking around. She's kicking in doors, blowing up cars, and taking down the entire operation, one sleazeball at a time. Directed by Jack Hill, Coffy isn't subtle, and that's the point. It's raw, sweaty, and loud. Grier commands the screen without apology. She wasn't the damsel, she wasn't the sidekick, she was the genre. And Coffy made sure you never forgot it. Black Caesar, 1973. Where Coffy is pure vengeance, Black Caesar is a full-on gangster saga. Fred Williamson plays Tommy Gibbs, a street-smart kid who claws his way up from the gutter to become Harlem's crime kingpin. It's Shakespeare in the streets, complete with betrayal, ambition, and a crown made of brass knuckles. Larry Cohen directs with a gritty, street-level intensity. Nothing feels polished, everything's urgent. And the soundtrack? That's James Brown turning rage into rhythm. You almost root for Tommy. Almost. But like all crime stories worth telling, this one ends where it began, in the dirt. Dolemite, 1975. Dolemite is where the genre flips the table, throws out the script, and runs wild. Rudy Ray Moore was a comedian, a hustler, and a self-made legend who couldn't get Hollywood to listen. So he made his own movie with a mic, some borrowed costumes, and sheer willpower.
Dolemite is my name, and f***ing up motherfuckers is my game.
The result? A glorious mess of kung fu, rhyming one-liners, and the most DIY energy ever burned onto film. It's about personality. Dolemite is crude, chaotic, and hilarious, and it's impossible not to love. This is underground cinema with a gold-plated cane and no brakes. Foxy Brown, 1974. If Coffy kicked open the door, Foxy Brown torched the building. Pam Grier returns with more confidence, more rage, and an even bigger mission, bringing down a drug and prostitution ring from the inside out. No backup and no mercy. Foxy is a shapeshifter, charming when she needs to be, lethal when she wants to be. The movie walks a fine line between gritty exploitation and full-throttle payback, but Grier holds it all together with pure presence. By the time she's exacting her final revenge, she's not just a character, you believe she's justice. Blaxploitation came fast and burned hot. By the end of the 70s, the studios had moved on. But the impact stuck. These films didn't play it safe, and that's exactly why they still hit. Got a favorite we missed? Drop it in the comments. Bonus points if it's one most people haven't heard of. And if you're into the rough edges of retro cinema, hit subscribe. More deep cuts coming soon. See ya!